Being a woman, there is a constant question, or I would say voice, that echoes in my mind, like every other woman of this nation, that how safe my country is for me. There is a constant thumping and pumping in my heart that, oh, the sun is setting, the time is ticking, and this night should not turn into some nightmare for me or for us. Well, ever wondered why these women issues, or I would say the women lives, are not taken that seriously in this nation? Let me tell you, because we have an absolute powerful, capable, and unfortunately women leaders like the CM of West Bengal, Miss Mamata Banerjee, in power, who literally have nothing good to offer. So the best she do is the victim blaming. Well, the repeated scenario, West Bengal, a student and a rape case. Doesn't sound something to be wondered about, no? Yeah, I mean, it's very common, and the matter of the fact is that no one is ashamed of it. We are really happy living in between all these disturbing incidents, that too repeatedly, that are happening with the women. Few days ago in West Bengal's Durgapur, a second-year MBBS student was brutally raped as she was out with a male friend for the dinner. According to police, several miscreants confronted them. They began harassing them and successfully chased off the male friend. After finding that woman or the female student isolated, they dragged her into some wooded place behind the hospital building where she was brutally raped and physically assaulted. This is what police said earlier, but later on, the family of that woman said that she was abandoned by her male friend and literally nobody came to save her when she was attacked by the perpetrators. Now, there are big twists and turns in this case, as earlier West Bengal police arrested 6 men in this case, saying that it is the case of gang rape, but later on they ruled out the gang rape angle and said that she was sexually assaulted by just one person and the role of other 5 is still being investigated. And the most problematic part here still remains the remarks of Miss Banerjee or that rape case, or the women that the girl child should not be out after 12 or at night or something like that. I don't know what bullshit she said, but it was pathetic. At this point, it really feels like that Miss Banerjee is trying to rage bait. She just wants to stay in limelight, or she just wants to play her third class or cheap politics, which politics is all about, by the way, by giving such bizarre or uncanny statement without even thinking that what kind of impact it is going to put in this already brain-dead society when it comes to women, of course. And have you noticed how the leaders like MAMATA have gone absolutely silent over this case? Apparently, she was the one just a month ago who was shouting over the Amit Shah that his head should be cut and put on the table as he is unable to stop the infiltration of illegal Bangladeshis. A warning here, I'm not defending Amit Shah. In fact, I'm the biggest critique of ruling party, Bharatiya Janata Party. Coming back to the point, but when it's about the women like MAMATA or Mamata Banerjee who are in the power proves, tells us or enlighten us that at the end of the day, they are just inhumane politicians. Well, I'm not sure, but I really do hope, wish and pray that the victim should get justice as soon as possible. Now, moving forward to another case which surely deserves your attention is the suicide of a Dalit IPS, Haryana IPS officer, Mr. Puran Kumar. This case is not less than of some sort of a Bollywood film or some kind of drama, all thanks to our people in power, B.J.P, the ruling party, or the Haryana government. Before shooting himself, Mr. Kumar wrote the 30 pages of suicide note blaming his seniors of mental harassment and caste-based discrimination for years. An IPS officer, by the way, the people who say caste is just limited to the rural area, caste is all about past. So the reservation should be on the basis of economy and not over the caste scene. This is how the caste impact. It don't leave you, no matter if you're here, or there. Well, when this case got so much of limelight, when the ruling party literally came into the ample amount of pressure, what they really did was they sent the Haryana DGP on leave and replaced the Rohtak's SI. Mind you, they were among the 8 senior IPS officers named by the Puran Kumar in his suicide note. Well, I don't know what you all are thinking after knowing this, but when I read this stuff, I was really thinking that how all this is happening in world's 4th largest democracy. I mean, properly, the government and the people in power should work for us, but they are busy in working for and among themselves. Well, moving forward, if you think that this was the biggest twist and turn of this case, then wait and listen. A week after the IPS suicide, now the assistant SI, Dalit, has shot himself. A note has been recovered, a video has been recovered from him in which he has said that IPS Puran Kumar was corrupt. He was not at all the victim of caste. Instead, he was corrupt. In the time he came to know that he is going to exposed, he shot himself and died, blaming the other senior IPS officers. The final update in this case till yet is that yesterday, after 8 days of Mr. Puran Kumar's suicide, his postmortem was conducted and his last rites were performed after his wife finally gave the permission to do it. Now, both the cases are very complex. They are still in the process. The investigation will keep happening. As the system is slow, you know even better. And I'm not sure what to say, but one thing which I really worry, it scares me, is that how the people in power literally play with our lives. They don't give 2 cents about us, and that's why it's your and my duty to be politically vocal and keep questioning the dead system of this nation. Well, please be updated regarding these cases. And with this, I take your permission and I will definitely see you in the next video with something super important as usual without hesitating. Till then, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.